What's up and welcome to Ray-Ban Can. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to plant a shrub plant in the ground. This particular one that we have today is a Japanese holly. So the first thing to do is to pick out an appropriate location for the type of plant that you are planting. So in our case, we have a sky pencil Japanese holly or Japanese holly sky pencil. I'm not sure which order you're supposed to say it in. We are going to put it in this area right here, the corner of a yard. In fact, we're going to plant two of them side by side for privacy reasons. This type of plant prefers full sun or partial shade and preferably acidic, well-drained soil. Those conditions don't have to be perfect, but definitely preferred. So we just clean this area up. We're going to make room for it and dig our hole. You want to dig a hole 2 times wider than the container that it comes in. And we want to dig the hole just as deep as the container that it comes in. Our hole is now properly dug. It measures out. The next thing to do is to get the plant out of its container. I find the easiest way to do that is to lay the plant on its side, apply light pressure all the way around until you feel it loosening up, and then pull it out slowly. This part can be a little tricky if the soil is really wet and loose. It can possibly fall apart, but in our case, the soil was very compact and somewhat dry, so it came out really easy. Next, you want to break up the root ball. The last thing you want to do is plant it just like this. There is no one way to do this. I mean, some people will really spread the roots apart. Some people barely do it, but just basically pull on the roots, loosen up the soil around it, and kind of just break them apart. That should be fine. Preferably, you want it to look something like this. It's okay if you cut or break some of the roots. The plant will grow new ones. From there, go ahead and put the plant into the ground. You want it at the exact same level that it was growing at in the pot. You don't want to make sure you're not planting it too deep. In fact, it can be slightly elevated for drainage reasons. If it is too deep, like ours sort of is at the moment, just simply take the plant out, put a little more soil in, and then put the plant back on top of the new soil. Now that we have the plant at exactly where we want it to be, let's go ahead and backfill it with old soil. Make sure when you're spreading the soil around, don't compact it too much. In fact, it's best to keep it loose. Now, the final thing to do is to add mulch if you're doing that, and water. In our case, we're not going to add mulch at the moment because this entire grass line is being pulled back probably another 3 feet. We're just waiting on some more stuff to come in before we finish this entire project. So we're just going to give it a nice little watering and we're done. Questions or comments, please let me know. Please share this video if you know anyone that can use this. Like, subscribe, comment, all that. Thanks for watching.